The UAC would like to thank you for your support during this transition. Your suffering continues to inspire us. We welcome you, brothers and sisters, to your new home. UAC would like to thank you for your support during this transition. Your suffering continues to inspire us.
Macca's Guides. mission thing in the toy of the missions. If you are mopping, showing you all of the extra lives available in each of the missions. If you are mopping up and aren't interested in watching the entire video, time links for individual items are available in the YouTube description. Additionally, in this video series, I will be skipping cutscenes when possible just to slim down the videos, and the runs should be pretty optimized as I play every mission a few times before filming for this guide. Additionally, this is a normal playthrough on normal difficulty, and this is not meant to be a speed run. The intent is for both casual and hardcore players to be able to attain 100% by following along. With all that out of the way, let's just get started with the game. At the beginning, you will get a small tutorial on how glory kills work, and just take notes on how things work. As soon as you come out of the chainsaw tutorial, you may notice that there is a secret that you can see through a small kind of hole in the wall. If you go through and around to your left, you should be able to melee through a wall and then follow a hallway, turning around at the end, double jumping to a toy that links you back to the room you came from. At this point, you'll want to follow the ended back and now double jump or the mod bot for small little use the weapon weak point. Kind of enemies with the enemy that basically use your chainsaw and otherwise, and I'll rejoin. Once the door is pretty much glowing right in front of you, almost some codex cutscene, which I will be seeing. There is another codex, this will allow you to unlock mods, all icon, and also press double R for R some here, and feel free to slay everyone for fun. I'm gonna skip it completely and go directly to the objective marker. Double jumping and then swinging across. There is some platforming in Doom Eternal, so get used to it. On those points, in order to, you want to shoot this eventually, you guys are armor around, you get back. Chainsaw fuel, honestly one of my favorite guns, especially if you're playing on a lower difficulty and you're just trying to have fun. It's a great weapon to set yourself up with glory kills. Jump over the little barrier and you will see the auto map, I believe is called, and you can interact with this in order to basically put a map into your menu. You can press back to access that map. The map will not show you all of the secret locations unless you have already been right next to them, so I would highly suggest you still follow along if you don't want to miss anything. Feel free to practice with that heavy cannon in order to get used to the glory kills. And as you enter the next area, you'll see the word Scott directly in front of you. We'll be jumping up on the truck to the left and then double jumping onto the balcony here. Once up top, walk forward and to the left, melee through a cracked wall, drop down a hole and turn around to find a secret where you can find, I believe, your 3rd out of 4 toys. Then walk forward up and to the left, double jumping up onto the ledge and then double jumping across a small little gap here. And you'll notice a codex page to your left hand side. Feel free to pick this up, and from here, after looking at it, you can also grab a extra life. Extra lives are optional, but they are helpful, and there are certain achievements tied to them if you are playing in certain modes. So drop down in front of you and grab that extra life. Extra lives are shown in the top left corner, and basically if you are about to die and lose all of your health, instead of dying and resetting you at a checkpoint, it will just take an extra life from you. There is actually an extra life mode specifically, and there's an achievement also for stockpiling 10 lives, I believe. I'll show you how this mechanic works by jumping down to a large enemy and totally on purpose accidentally losing all of my health. You'll notice that the screen kind of goes black and you are given a second chance. and the count of extra lives in the top left corner will go down. You don't really need to not die at all. It's totally fine if you do die. Just try to stockpile the lives if you can to make the game easier near the end, and also help with any achievements or trophies you might be going for if you're playing on console. After this, we are now ready to pretty much go for the yellow key card. I'm just going to go back up here and take care of all of these enemies, as I believe the door won't open unless most of the enemies are taken care of. I'm going to get some glory kills as well, as there is a achievement or trophy for getting 33 glory kills throughout your campaign. I'm sure you'll get 33, if not in the first mission, in the second mission, but it's worth getting a little bit of practice in. And once we can go through the door, I'll rejoin you with commentary. So you can see here that my objective has updated. I'm pretty good on ammo and whatnot. So we're going to go through the cracked little brick wall. And there's a ton of enemies here, and our objective is kind of around and behind us, kind of above us. And instead of going straight for it, as soon as we come through the door, hook around to your right-hand side to notice a broken wall. This one's another broken wall. And inside we can find another one up. Again, this is optional, but highly recommended if you are following along. These are also incredibly useful if you are playing on a harder difficulty than normal, or if maybe you're just less skilled than others at the game itself. Anyways, follow the objective marker and you'll be taught about wall climbing. Basically just double jump into a wall and then melee it to latch on and climb up. Here you'll be able to get the yellow key card, which is necessary for progression of the mission. You'll be attacked by an enemy, and you can drop down and just go straight through the garage door if you want. You don't actually have to kill these enemies, but I decided to kill them for now. There will be a lot of optional fights that I do skip along the way throughout this walkthrough, but for the first mission, I kind of did 50-50. Some of them I skipped, some of them I didn't. Go through the garage door and just navigate your way through this part. There's really not much to it, nothing you can miss. I'll rejoin you with commentary to make sure you don't miss the next collectible though. Feel free to practice with that heavy cannon, those glory kills, the chainsaw, as well as probably wanting to use those sticky bombs on the larger enemies from your shotgun.
Cleansing of Earth is a necessary step on the path to a brighter tomorrow.